Hello, and welcome to another episode of Talkappella. I'm one of your hosts, Elicia Edwards, and joining me is my good friend Brian. Brian, how you doing?
Alicia,
I like
I'm
that.
doing great. How are you doing? Whoa,
I'm doing
whoa. Was that me?
as as I was like my good friend Brian. You were like
Oh, I know it's very proper, but then also a little bouncy there.
a,
We're
li-
trying
a
something
little a little bounce. Which,
a little
if
bouncy.
you watch our previous episode, you'll see Brian doing a little bounce
You
because he
know
feels like he's in
what?
church from one of those songs.
Sometimes you catch the spirit on a Monday or Tuesday or whenever we
Catch
do
the
this. So, a
spirit.
spirit catching ain't just for Sunday. So,
So I marched drum corps with a drum corps called Spirit,
oh,
and
okay.
we had a little cheer, and I don't remember how the cheer went. I was in the color
I was about to
garden,
say I need to hear the chair.
and we would always say something something catch the spirit. That's all I remember. But it
Something,
was
something.
like it wasn't something something. We would say something. I don't
Uh-huh.
remember what the something was, but
Oh, well,
we
yeah, I
would be
figured
like
that.
we'd be like catch the spirit. I don't
Did-
remember.
Well, the important part is, did it help? Did it help you guys
I
feel
mean,
it?
maybe I don't. This was 14 years
Maybe.
ago.
Oh my goodness. As
It was
much as you
hard.
talk about drum corps, I expect you to have the memories just
Okay,
to be.
I have better memories of like I have okay, let me I let me be careful how I choose my words. I have
Mm-hmm.
more clear memories of the time I was on staff because it was more recent than the time I was a member. If I tell you
Okay.
about the time I was a member, it's about how awful it was that I had tendonitis in my shoulders and my hips.
Oh,
Yeah, it was awful.
dang.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all were up there pulling muscles and getting injuries
Yeah,
from
pretty much.
doing all this stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
a little
pretty much.
surprise there,
Anyway,
but
do we have a fun episode for you this evening?
mm-hmm.
We are
Oh man,
playing one of my personal favorites, Game of Tones.
that makes two of us.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to lose today, which is fine.
Okay. See, viewers, she says that, but I do believe if memory serves me right, she's won like the last two at least.
It's true.
So
It's true. But I
we'll
do think
see.
it's because you gave me multiple choice
I
and I
normally
happened
do.
so it was by chance that I
Y-
that I
Yeah,
won.
but you know what? That's not gonna happen as much tonight.
It's okay.
So
I don't have multiple choice for you either. So,
oh, okay. So it's like that. All
here
right.
we
Well,
go.
I'm
Here we
ready.
go.
I'm ready. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Okay. I'll go first. And
All
we're going to
right.
start we're going to start with an easy one.
I hope so. Please.
In 2012, this a cappella group won the third season of the Sing Off. What was the title of their first studio album that followed their victory?
Okay. Third season. So wait a minute. Noda won first season. I believe committed one second season. So that would mean Pentatonics had to win season three. And
Okay.
you want the title of their first album,
What was the
studio album?
title? If it's them, what was the title
Uh-huh.
of their first studio album that followed their victory?
See, this is a tricky one because I'm pretty confident it's Pentatonics because Home Free won season four, and then I think the Melodors won
Okay.
the special holiday one. So I'm pretty confident it's Pentatonics. But that's not the tricky part. The tricky part is if Pentatonics did one of those like holiday albums as a release, or was it their first official one? I'm gonna go. I don't think it's a holiday one. So
Okay.
I'm going to hope. I'm so hoping if this is the easy one that they went with the regular studio album, which I believe when they were in their PTX phase. So, oh my goodness, I'm doing all this and watch I get it wrong. I think it was PTX Volume One.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm not. I'm really not. But I'm gonna go PTX Volume
This
One.
is this is my favorite part. Are you sure? The games.
I
Another
know.
amongst Game of Tones,
I,
a game within
I
a
know.
game.
Playing the games within the games. Okay.
You are correct.
Let's
Well
go.
done. Well
Okay.
done.
We're back on the board, baby. We're back. We're back. All right. The
I had
computer's
to
up
throw
and
you a
running.
bone sometimes, you know.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Okay, I appreciate it. You know what? I'm so nice. I do believe the first one is probably the more easier one, but maybe not. Actually,
Okay.
one or two.
I'm
One,
probably gonna
I
get
don't
all of
know.
them wrong. It's fine.
No. Actually, I think number two is easier, but we're going to start where
Okay.
I think it should
Okay.
be a little bit easier. All right. So here's your first question. This comedy duo released a sketch in 2015 titled Acapella that went viral, centering on two college students butting heads as new members of an all-male a cappella group, which also featured a guest appearance by Bo Burnham. Name the comedic duo.
I have no idea who Bo Burnham is.
Oh, I thought that was going to help.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. I mean, the first thing that...
Well, the rest is a very big hit.
I'm waffling back and forth between two.
Okay.
Lonely Island.
Okay.
And Flight of the Conchords.
Okay. You want the question one more time, or you?
Yeah, go ahead. Give it to me one more time.
All right. This comedy duo released a sketch in 2015 titled Acapella that went viral, centering on two college students butting heads as new members of an all-male a cappella group, which also featured a guest appearance by Bo Burnham.
What was the year?
2015. So a little bit more recent. I know, almost 10 years ago.
But I feel like 10 years ago feels like it was yesterday to me.
Yeah. I would say they're. I'm not gonna say things.
No, don't say
it's
it.
a comedy duo.
I'm gonna go with my first impression, which is Flight of the Conchords.
Final answer?
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's incorrect.
Is it Lonely Island?
That is also incorrect.
Oh, okay, then it's fine. I wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine.
I'm surprised you haven't. Okay, the correct answer is Key and Peele.
Oh my gosh, I should have gotten that.
Have you never seen the Key and Peele sketch?
I haven't seen it.
They're competing to be the lone black guy in a cappella group.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that, but that sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. So to our audience, you'll see the link below. You gotta check it out.
Yes, we're sharing that one. Oh, you got.
But I'll watch it before you do. Yeah.
Absolutely, as you should. Okay. Okay.
Not you. I'll watch it before the audience does.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Mm-hmm.
Question number 2, and we're not going easy here.
Okay, let's do it.
Which a cappella group was the first to sign a contract with the prestigious Warner Brothers label, helping to bring vocal harmony music into the mainstream?
Ooh, with Warner Brothers was the first one to sign a contract bringing vocal harmony into mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't give me a year, right?
I did not give you a year, but I can give you a year if you'd like.
Let me get a year. Let me get a little bit of a hint.
I'm going to give you a decade.
Okay.
The 1980s.
80s. Oh, okay. There is a group I'm thinking of. I don't know if they were ever affiliated with Warner Brothers, but Warner Brothers is big on TV shows. And this group has ties to a TV show. I don't think it's like a Take 6 or something like that, because they would have been doing their own thing. I think it might be this group only because they did a theme song to a very popular TV show.
Okay.
And Warner Brothers, they have some affiliation with kids' TV shows and stuff like that. So maybe this is the guess. Complete guess.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Rockapella.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good guess. Is that your final answer?
I'm going to go with, yeah. That's my final answer on that one.
Brian, my friend, that is incorrect. Oh, you're still beating me. It's fine.
Okay. Who was it?
So I actually don't know the name of. I don't know what it was that they did. So I'm gonna have to look that up, and maybe we'll do that. Talk about that on a future episode. But the answer is the Nylons.
Oh, I would never have guessed them.
Yeah. Do I know anything about them? No, except for in the 1980s they signed a contract with Warner Brothers.
Yeah, Nylon's a very big group. They've influenced groups like Straight No Chaser. They speak a lot about them in their concerts. Yes, one of my favorites, and they do one of my all-time favorite covers. Or is
the
it
Nylons or Straight No Chaser?
Nylons. Well, we can talk about Straight No Chaser a whole episode if we want to. But Nylons, I don't know if it's a cover of their original song, but they do Up on the Roof. Up on the Roof. Oh my god.
Up on the Roof.
Version. Yes. When this whole world starts getting me down.
I don't know that song.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You could have asked me that as part of trivia, but not trivia, as part of Game of Tones.
Okay. I would never guess Nylons. I didn't know that they are affiliated with Warner Brothers. Interesting. I like it. Okay. Well,
All right, all
Alicia,
right.
ready for question two?
I am ready. I
Okay.
mean, I'm not, but
No.
nothing I say
Okay.
will
You know
change me
what?
being
I
ready for
have
it. So,
I have more faith in you on question two than question one because
okay.
question two also is multiple choice. This is the only multiple choice you
Oh,
get.
okay.
All right, here it is. In 2013, Miley Cyrus, Jimmy Fallon, and The Roots collaborated on an a cappella version of this song that went on to garner more than 30 million views.
Okay.
Which song did they perform? You have options here.
Okay.
Is it A, Jolene, B, Get Lucky, C, Wrecking Ball, or D, We Can't Stop?
I'm going to go with Wrecking Ball.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, because that is the one that I thought of in my brain.
Oh, you thought about that one before I even gave
Yeah,
you that
and then
choices?
it was choice. I was like, I'm gonna go with it.
Mm-hmm. Alicia, you fell for my trap.
Oh my gosh, it
You
was Jolene,
fell for
wasn't
my
it?
trap.
Was it
We got
Jolene?
her. It wasn't Jolene either.
Gosh.
Okay, so before I tell you the answer, I'm going to tell you which ones is not because I threw in certain songs to throw you off.
Okay. Okay.
So Molly Cyrus has covered Jolene, and
Oh
she
yeah.
has the tie to Dolly Parton, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
for the music heads out there. So I thought you might guess that, which is why I put that in there. That's
Okay.
not the correct answer.
Okay.
Wrecking Ball also was big because in 2013 it was a big hit. In
Mm-hmm.
2013, it's one of the most popular songs out at the time.
Well, and I could see
Uh,
like Jimmy Fallon doing something Jimmy Fallon does for Wrecking
mm-hmm,
Ball. So that's, yeah. I also
absolutely.
thought Party in the USA, but
Oh, that would have been a good one. I should
but
have
you
put
didn't but
all
you didn't put
Miley
it on there.
Cyrus
So
songs.
so
I should
I
have.
knew that wasn't it because yeah.
That's all right. Well, the correct answer was actually We Can't Stop. It was D.
Okay, that would
That's
have
the
been my
one we
next
got.
choice, but that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
but
Question
mm-hmm.
number 3. The final question that I have for you tonight. Are you
I'm
ready?
focused. I'm focused. I'm locked in. I'm ready.
Who is credited
Mm-hmm.
with creating the first ever all vocal arrangement of the Star Spangled Banner, which became iconic in the a cappella world?
What? The first a cappella arrangement?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Of
what you
the
said?
Star Spangled Banner.
How the hell
The
am I
first,
supposed to know
well,
this?
the
What?
first ever all vocal arrangement is how my question is worded. But
Oh
yes,
my!
that is a cappella. But wording it the first ever all vocal arrangement should give you a little bit of a clue.
All vocal. You know how many groups have done this song?
Yeah, but who was the first ever?
You know,
You want me to get, I'll give you a decade if you'd
decades.
like.
This song has been around for decades. Oh my goodness, are you serious?
I'll give you a decade if you'd like.
Sure.
The
Maybe.
1970s.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this could be anybody. It could have been a
I'm
college group.
I'm still like impressed with your rockapella guess on the last question.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
try.
was a good
I
guess.
try. I aim to please, but it wasn't enough. Back to this 1970s. Good Lord, lady. You just be swinging for the fences with these
Hey,
questions.
I
All
gave
right.
you an easy one at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still gonna win, I think.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't even feel bad for my final question to you, but
Which means I'm not gonna get it right, so you're still gonna win.
no, you got a chance. You actually have a chance.
Do
This
I?
one, I have.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I have no chance on 1970s. All vocal arrangement, 1970s. Okay, so, it had to be a pretty established group. 1970. The tough part, it could have been a college group. It could be one of the more popular college groups, but I don't think so. I don't think it's a college group would have done an all. So that means who was big?
Well, a college group would have, but
Yeah,
the
there's only a
question-
handful.
the question
Yeah.
is,
Uh-huh.
did it get big?
Okay, so the hint is that their version got big.
Yeah, that was in the question.
That was in the question. Oh, read the question
Yeah.
one time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm messing up.
Question is, who is credited with creating the first ever all vocal arrangement of the Star Spangled Banner, which became iconic in the a cappella world
Oh man, you know the issue with
at the
this.
time? Well, we weren't born, we weren't alive in the
I know.
70s, so I mean, we couldn't
I
have
know.
experienced it.
Yeah, my mom was a kid, very little. Oh, The problem is I'm having so many groups come to mind, but they are like groups, not non-US based groups. I'm like, why
Okay.
would they do
So
it?
they would not have done it. Yeah.
I
I
don't
will
think
tell
they
you
would have
that
done
it's a US based group.
it. Okay, a US based group. What if it's one of the popular jazz groups or something? No, that seems like that would have. Why would they have done that though? Okay, 1970s. Oh my goodness. Now I'm drawing blanks. Um, ooh, 1970s. So clearly I've heard of this group. Um,
I mean, you might not have. I don't know.
eh. Mm. Oh, I'm drawing so many blanks here on this. Okay, I'm just going to throw out a group credited creating all vocal. I can't even think of any groups. So I'm just throwing out the first group that just came to mind. I don't even think they're right.
Okay.
I'm just going with the Manhattan Transfer.
Okay. I will tell you, had I been asked this question, that would
Mm-hmm.
have been my guess.
Okay. Of
But that is incorrect.
course it is. Yeah.
The
Who was it?
answer is the Persuasions.
What?
Yeah,
The
believe it or not.
Persuasions?
Mm-hmm.
I would have never guessed
Yeah.
them.
But, I mean, you were kind of like talking about some stuff where I was like, oh, that could be leading him in the right direction.
Yeah, but man, the Persuasions, I wouldn't have. I mean, yeah, they're popular, but I would have never associated that. Okay, well, that was a pretty good stumper. Would have never guessed that one. So all right,
But you have heard of them, and I've heard of them, so
absolutely. So there's that.
more
at
than
least.
heard of them. But
Yeah, yeah, of course. Heard
yeah.
some songs. All right, Alicia, you ready for your final question?
I mean, I guess I'm ready.
Here's your chance to tie things up. We
Oh
can
my
end in a tie.
gosh.
Here's your one and only chance. All right. Not multiple choice, but we'll see what
Okay.
happens with this one. All right, here it is. The Delphic hymns are regarded as the oldest unambiguously choral repertory still surviving today. What country did they originate from? So I was looking for something about the older choral arrangements, and the Delphic hymns are considered like the oldest
I was just gonna
choral
say
arrangements still
Italy.
survive. Italy, okay. Is that
Yeah.
the guess you want to go
I
with?
mean, somewhere in Europe.
Okay,
So
it's a possibility. Yeah.
I think of like I'm thinking of like religious Catholic Church is in Rome, but and
Okay.
technically the Vatican is its own country, but I'm gonna go with Italy.
Italy's final
Oh.
answer.
No, but I'm like, what else am I gonna guess? So I'm gonna go with Italy.
Okay, Alicia, that is incorrect.
That's okay. That's
Unfortunately.
okay. My other guess was gonna be like the UK or something like that. But like,
I mean,
it's older than Gregorian chant.
this is. I mean, I got a little synopsis here. I'll give it to you, but you're on the right track with more Europe. So
Yeah,
the correct answer is ancient Greece.
Oh my
Is the
gosh.
correct
Okay.
answer.
I thought about saying Greece because
Did
I
you?
was like, I was thinking of like, is it like Delphi?
Mm.
And that's like something with Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm.
And I really
So
did, think about that, but it was the whole religious tie that took me to Italy.
absolutely. So what I
Yeah.
have here is two musical compositions from ancient Greece. That's what the Delphic hymns are, which survive in substantial fragments. They were long regarded as being dated circa 138 BC and
Wow.
128 BC, respectively.
That is
But
pretty cool.
recent scholarship has shown it's likely they were both written for performance at the blah blah blah. So very old.
Okay.
documents.
Okay.
So, Alicia, this unfortunately or fortunately means I have won.
You are the
today's
victor.
round. Thank you. Feels good to be back in the win column. A little, feels good, just a little bit, So,
Well
but
done. Well
this
played, my friend. Well played.
absolutely. So we want to know from our viewers out there, how many did you get right?
Yeah,
Were-
tell us the comments below.
Yeah. Did you know the answer? Did you know the persuasions were
Did
the
you
answer?
know
Did
ancient
the-
Greece?
Exactly. Maybe we have some experts out there,
Or we might have somebody who has a background in linguistics.
Ooh,
Maybe
maybe.
Delphi would have been a huge clue for them.
Yeah, some deductive reasoning might have
Yeah.
played a part in their figuring out things. So, as always, we want to let you guys know if you know the answers. You ever want to, take a crack at competing against us, send us an email. Reach out to us. We're on all the social platforms, or send us an email at talkappella@acaville.org, and we'd love to hear from you. And with that, that's going to wrap up our episode of Game of Tones. We want to thank Acaville TV, of course, for sponsoring us, letting us come on the air and have some fun, ask each other some acapella questions. As always, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. You can also find us on Instagram and on TikTok at Talkappella, two P's, two L's, of course, the correct way of spelling it.
That's right.
And of course, that's going to wrap it up and do it for us today. And for everything else, stay tuned.